I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. Well, it seems like every week Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida is doing something that makes me like him more and more. Now, he's been in a unadulterated fight over a nonsensical Don't Say Gay bill. I mean, the bill makes sense, but it being called Don't Say Gay makes no sense whatsoever. And he's also in a war with Disney over trying to push woke ideologies into their content and onto children. DeSantis has said, no, I've had enough. You know, all those exemptions, those special rights you've been getting down there under your provisions? Well, you're going to lose that status if it's up to him. He is trying to target and get rid of Disney's self-governing special status. And if you're wondering what that is, essentially they passed an act years and years ago in Florida where Disney sort of acts like it's his own county, government county. Okay? Yeah, where Disney is located and everything that is in there doesn't fall under Orange County. It's like their own little island or entity. Well, in Florida, yeah. So, and that was from lobbying, by the way, from Disney 55 years ago. Well, Ron DeSantis said, nah, if you're going to do this, if you're going to do things that Americans don't appreciate and don't support, then I'm going to try to take that back away from you. Bravo. DeSantis calls on legislature to target Disney's self-governing special status. Termination. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis announced on Tuesday he is calling on the state legislature to consider legislation in a special session to dismantle special protections for Disney operating in Florida following the company's opposition to a controversial parental rights bill. Quote, I am announcing today that we are expanding the call of what they are going to be considering, DeSantis said during a press conference at the Villages in Florida. Yes, they will be considering the congressional map, but they will also be considering the termination of all special districts that were enacted in Florida prior to 1968, and that includes the Reedy Creek Improvement District. DeSantis, whose comment drew applause from the crowd, has previously hinted at his support for repealing the 55-year-old state law that allows Disney to effectively govern itself on the grounds of Walt Disney World. Oh, there's no way in hell that should be going down. Not a chance. Wow. Quote, what I would say as a matter of first principle is I don't support special privileges in law just because a company is powerful and that they're able to wield a lot of power, DeSantis said during a press conference last Monday. Bravo. Quote, I think what has happened is there is a lot of these special privileges that are not justifiable, but because Disney has held so much sway, they were able to sustain a lot of special treatment over the years. DeSantis also issued a proclamation outlining various reasons Disney's special status should be revoked. The Reedy Creek Improvement Act was signed into law in May 1967 by Governor Claude Kirk in response to lobbying efforts by Disney. Imagine that. The entertainment giant proposed a building recreation-oriented development on 25,000 acres of property in a remote area of Central Florida's Orange and Osceola counties, which consisted of 38.5 square miles of largely uninhabited pasture and swampland. Orange County and Osceola, I hope I'm saying that right, County, did not have the services or resources needed to bring the project to life. So the state legislature worked with Disney to establish the Reedy Creek Improvement District, a special taxing district that allows the company to act with the same authority and responsibility as a county government. Wow, that's nuts. Disney has been in a war of words with Republicans in Florida over a bill recently signed by DeSantis, which prohibits classroom instruction on sexual orientation and gender identity with children in third grade or younger, quote, or in a manner that is not age appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students in accordance with state standards. Why is Disney even involved in this? I mean, why does Disney literally even have an opinion? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why does a corporation even have an opinion? Stay out of it. Stay out of this kind of politically charged issue. In other words, we don't give a fuck about your damn opinion on this situation, on literally things that are going on involving children in school. We don't care about. I don't care about Coke's opinion. I don't care about Disney's opinion. I don't care about anybody else's opinion as far as a business goes. Wow. Shortly after the bill was signed, Disney released a statement slamming the bill while echoing media headlines by labeling it the Don't Say Gay bill, which is not what's going down there. Quote, Florida's HB 1557, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill, should never have passed and should have never been signed into law. That's what Disney said. Our goal as a company is for the law to be repealed by the legislation or struck down in courts, and we remain committed to support the national and state organizations working to achieve that. We are dedicated to standing up for the rights and safety of LGBTQ plus members of Disney, as well as the LGBTQ plus community in Florida and across the country. My God, why don't we just cater to the most minute part of the population we possibly can and alienate people that don't agree with that, aka, Christians? You're in the Bible Belt. Wow. How about you just kick them the hell out of Florida? The bill does not ban the word, quote, gay in school settings, and it does not ban casual discussions related to orientation or gender identity in classroom. Recent polling has shown that the bill is popular among Florida voters, including 52% of likely voters in the Democratic primary. These kind of oppositions to bills like that. I've been talking about it on this channel. This is going to destroy the Democratic Party in the midterms. Okay, so including 52% of likely voters in the Democratic primary who say they oppose that kind of teaching that the bill prohibits. Florida State Representative Spencer Roach has previously tweeted that he has met with legislatures to discuss repealing the self-governing law in response to Disney's recent actions. Quote, yesterday was the second meeting in a week with fellow legislatures to discuss the repeal of the 1967 Reedy Creek Improvement Act, which allows Disney to act as its own government. Who knows what the hell's going on down there in that? Roach tweeted, if Disney wants to embrace woke ideologies, it seems fitting that they should be regulated by Orange County. Disney did not respond to comment. Imagine that. So, again, I like DeSantis for one major reason. He doesn't wait for anybody else, okay? Even some other Republican governors, they kind of lay back, sort of wait to see what another governor will do, and DeSantis is usually the one leading the pack on everything. Everything that the left has tried to push, especially far as woke ideologies and mask mandates, COVID, DeSantis has been at the forefront of, boom, baseball bat, knocking it right back out of the park. Get it out of here, not in my state. I know. Look, this guy, I believe this guy is a real candidate to run for president. I can tell you that right now. I like his no-nonsense approach to everything. And he's saying, Disney, if this is the ideologies, you're going to, number one, you're a kid's product. You're supposed to be a kid's product. Why are you involved in this? Why is your opinion in this direction when you're pushing a product on children? Some of the things that have come out from people that work with Disney, their agendas, in my opinion, it's gross. It's just gross. This is a good idea. I don't think any one company should be able to self-regulate itself. Essentially what's going on here is Disney is acting as its own county. Who the hell knows what's going on inside that county, really and truly, okay? Inside that area, they used a term I don't love, self-governing. Yikes, you're in a state. You should fall under the same rules and regulations of everybody else, every other county in that state. My God. As deemed by the people that in the county you're supposed to be in. Period. And no special treatments. Especially if you're going to promote that sort of thing. on to children, where even 52% of Democrats disagree, they're going to lose a lot of voters over this crap. I'm telling you. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network fans. I like DeSantis. I like him a lot. Peace. I'm out. Till next